If I wanted to make more money in my business, I would start by posting more content, and not just like more content randomly, but very, very strategic content. So I'm going to go through different types of content that you should be posting as a business owner to gain more traction to your business and to make more sales at the end of the day. If you don't know who I am, my name is Sienna Kobishki, and I'm a Christian business coach, and I teach Christian entrepreneurs how to grow and scale their business to $20,000 months on repeat using my formulated system, PMVMS. We teach all of this inside of Consecration Academy. All right, let's get to it. So the very first type of content that you're going to want to create if you are a business owner wanting to grow is you need to create what we call storytelling or behind the scenes content. Okay. So this is going to be your content, my dog in the background. This is going to be your content that shows every aspect of behind the scenes. So let me give you some examples of how I would do this as a business coach and how you can do this with whatever genre you are. So as a founder of Consecration Academy, we have a couple of different things. So we have one-on-one calls with our clients because it's a group coaching program, and one-on-one, it's hybrid. So we have one-on-one coaching calls with clients. I have group prayer calls every single Monday, as well as I have group business meetings every single Wednesday. We talk about topics like mindset, visibility, marketing, your sales topics, those types of things, right? And so let's say this is for me. I'm going to want to create the behind the scenes. What does the behind the scenes look like of a one-on-one call with me? What does the behind the scenes look like of a Wednesday call with me, like the Wednesday group business calls? What does the behind the scenes look like of a Monday prayer call, right? These are different types of things. And so then also, what does it look like to prepare? So the behind the scenes of how I prepare myself for the calls, not just on the call behind the scenes, but how do I prepare for that one-on-one call? How do I prepare for the Wednesday? How do I prepare for the Monday prayer calls, right? So like, how am I preparing for all of these things? Now, let's say you're a web designer, you can do the same thing, right? Behind the scenes of the about page that you're making, behind the scenes of the sales page that you're making, behind the scenes of a client intake call, right? Like if you're taking on a client and you need all this information, what types of questions are you asking when you're onboarding? What does the behind the scenes look like of your processes? If you are a product-based business owner, what does the behind the scenes look like of you creating the product? Maybe you don't create the product. Maybe you buy products in bulk. What does the behind the scenes look like of you buying the product, right? What does the behind the scenes look like of you packaging the product? Every single task that you do inside your business, you can create a behind the scenes video for. So you want to just stock up on behind the scenes videos because that is going to make people know, like, and trust you. Now, the other types of video content that you're going to want to create inside of your business is going to be your objection handling content. Now, when you think of objections, what are some objections that people give you? Most people, most business owners, they hear things like, okay, your price is too high, or your price is too low. I have heard many times that my price is too low, whatever that means. It's very interesting to me, but it's funny. And so this is where we start creating content from. Okay, you think my price is too high or too low, whatever you hear people saying to you, you need to create a video explaining why your price is the way that it is. You're not going to say, I know you think that my price is too high, so this is what everything that goes into it. No, we're not going to do it that way. You're going to just go into it by saying, here's everything that goes into my business. Here's everything that goes into my product. Here's everything that goes into my service. Here's everything that goes into my offer. Because if we can start showing people what is going into your offer, at that point, you are really going to get their attention. They're going to be like, oh, I see why her price is that way, without you ever saying, this is why my price is what it is, right? We want to build that authority of like, I'm putting value into what for my clients. We got to put in value for what we're doing for our clients. Now, the next type of content that I want you to create is going to be your testimonials. Now, this is not your end all be all, 3 types of content, but testimonials are amazing. And when I say testimonials, I mean if you are a product-based business owner, this could be you putting on, let's say you make purses. This could be you doing a get ready with me and you're wearing your purse, right? You're showing how it looks and feels in an everyday lifestyle, and therefore you are a testimonial in and of yourself. If you are creating a website and it's finished, you can create and talk about that website and how it's going to help specifically with your customer sales and different things like that, right? If you're creating a sales page, same thing. How is this designed to help your client actually hit sales? Those are testimonials. And then of course, if you want to create content where your client is, ask your clients, hey, can you create a video showcasing yourself wearing the product? Or hey, can you create a video yourself wearing my product. And if you are a let's say you're a business coach like me, or maybe you do something similar, this is going to be, or like any service-based business owner, right? Testimonials can come from your clients and customers, but they can also come from you. How did you get your client or customer from point A to point B in general? And this can go from any service-based business owner. Maybe you're a cleaning business owner. How did you get your client's house from point A to point B? What products did you use? How did you do it? Like, what does that look like, right? Like, where were they when they started with you? Where are they now? Are they keeping up with their house now? Was their house a complete wreck, right? What is it that got them from A to B? From where your ideal client currently is to where your ideal client's dream is to be, okay? Same thing with me. So like, if you're a web designer, this will be great. What got them from point A to point B? If you created the product, how did you get that product from point A to point B, right? And now you're selling it. What is the value of it? These are of content pieces that you realistically should have inside of your content bank. When you're creating content, think of your testimonial content, think of your behind the scenes, like literally every single process. What does the behind the scenes look like? Think of your objection handling content. What are people mostly saying about your business that is causing them not to want to buy? And then make content that specifically addresses that without targeting them, okay? Because that's the last thing that we want to do. And I teach all of this inside of Consecration Academy. And so Consecration Academy is a hybrid one-on-one and group coaching program for Christian entrepreneurs that want to grow and scale their business to $20,000 months. And so I am offering 2 weeks of Consecration Academy for free. No strings attached. You don't have to sign anything. You don't have to pay for anything. Just completely for free. Come try it out if you're a Christian entrepreneur, because I believe that you should see what we do before you ever sign a contract. Just comment 2 weeks below and I'll give you 2 weeks access so you can learn how to grow and scale your business to $20,000 months.